Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be making two tasty vegan salads that don't really have leafy greens, but I still call them salads because it's a bunch of vegetables. But then again, what is vegan food? It's all vegetables. All right, let's try that again. Hey everyone, it's Caitlin. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you two delicious and tasty vegan salads that don't have leafy greens in them that are going to wilt, which means they are perfect for on the go or meal prepping or, you know, just anyone who likes food and maybe doesn't like leafy greens. But each of them is pretty unique, so I'm gonna let the recipes speak for themselves. Let's get straight into it. First, we're going to be making a curried lentil salad with roasted cauliflower. I personally love the salad because it has the perfect balance of flavors and textures, and yeah, it's just really hearty and yummy. So we're going to start out by cooking our lentils. I'm using French lentils. I'm gonna butcher this. They're also known as lentils du pois. I don't know, but they're green. They're a little different from brown lentils because they're firmer and they're not gonna turn to mush, which is key for a lentil salad. So as you can see, I just added some salt and garlic powder to them, and I didn't want the garlic powder to clump up once I added the water in, so I just stirred it into the lentils a little bit, so it was more likely to dissolve. So now we're just gonna cook this on the stove top, and then in the meantime, we're going to roast our cauliflower. So here I'm drizzling some avocado oil on top. You can leave it out if you want to. And then we're also going to add some spices. We have some curry powder, some cayenne pepper, and some garlic powder. If you're sensitive to heat, you can leave the cayenne out. We're just going to mix this until the cauliflower is nice and evenly coated, then transfer it onto our baking sheet. Give it a little shake so there's some space between all of the florets. And we're gonna pop this in the oven while our lentils cook. And then while that's happening, we're gonna triple multitask and make our dressing. So again, we're adding some olive oil, some apple cider vinegar, a little bit of Dijon mustard, some extra curry powder, and a pinch of salt to a bowl. And then we're just going to whisk this until everything is well emulsified. If you wanted to, you could also just put all these ingredients in a jar and shake it until it was well combined too. So fast forward, our cauliflower is done. Here I'm just putting it into the center of the baking tray. We got those nice golden crispy edges that we're looking for. And now it's time to assemble. So we're going to put our drained and cooked lentils into the bowl, add in our roasted cauliflower. Then we're also going to add some shredded carrots, some pickled red onions, and some chopped cilantro. Then just add your dressing on top and mix everything together. I really like how the carrots add some crunch, and they are more likely to add some like subtle sweetness to the dish, while the pickled red onions add a nice tang. And I also just think the color combination of all of these ingredients is really pretty and eye-catching too. And you know, food is a lot more enjoyable to eat when it looks as good as it tastes. So I am all for the salad. So then I just topped it with some freshly cracked black pepper. And that's it. You can serve it, enjoy it, put it in mason jars, enjoy it later. Do whatever you want to do, boo. I really never say boo. That was kind of awkward. Okay. Anyways, last but not least, second up, whatever you want to say. Now we're making our rainbow quinoa salad. This is more of a Thai inspired salad. So we're going to start by cooking our quinoa. You can just follow the package instructions: 1 part quinoa, 2 parts water, add a pinch of salt, bring it to a boil, then cover, cook on low for 15 minutes. So then in the meantime with that, we're going to be making our dressing. And I'm going to be using a bullet blender for this because we are adding garlic and ginger, so we want those to become nice and dissolved. We're also going to add some Thai red curry paste, some lime juice for some tang, a little bit of maple syrup to balance out the tang and to add some more sweetness. Then we're going to add some peanut butter for nuttiness and creaminess, and we're going to blend it all up using some coconut milk to add some extra depth of flavor. Then we're just going to add salt to taste, put it in a bullet blender, and then blend it all up until you get this delicious sauce that I swear you could put on anything savory and it's gonna taste better. This stuff is so good. It's like peanut sauce on steroids, and I already love peanut sauce so much. So highly, highly recommend. So once your quinoa is done, you can just fluff it up with a fork. You don't want the other ingredients to necessarily cook, so I would suggest letting it sit for a little bit so it can at least come to room temperature. That way it doesn't wilt any of the herbs or other things you're adding to the salad. So once your quinoa is cooked, now it's time to assemble. We're going to add it into a large bowl along with some defrosted shelled edamame. Always get the shelled stuff because you don't want to shell that yourself. We're also going to add some thinly sliced red cabbage, some carrots, a red bell pepper, and then for some herbaceousness. We're adding some cilantro. Thai basil would also be so good here. And then I'm adding some roasted cashews, but really you could add some roasted peanuts as well if you really want to go big on the peanut flavor. But I really like adding some form of roasted nut because it adds a nice crunch and textural element to the salad, as well as an extra pop of creaminess. So then we're just gonna mix everything together. Yes, my bowl was way too small for this, so I had to go super slowly, but again, like, we're making a rainbow. Isn't this fun, guys? Like, doesn't eating vegan food look so delicious when it's this colorful? Don't eat like this every day, but when I do eat like this, I definitely enjoy my food a lot more. So mix it all up, you know, until the dressing is evenly incorporated, yada, yada, yada. And then to make it a little more presentable, we're just gonna top it with some extra cilantro leaves and roasted cashews. So you could do that if you were serving it to dinner guests or at a party. Or, you know, if you just wanted to be a little fancier for yourself, whatever you want to do. So we're just going to serve it up, dig in, and enjoy. This is so good. Again, it's the perfect balance of like crunchy, creamy textures, heartiness from the quinoa. I would 10 out of 10 recommend this. All right, and that's it. Leave a comment down below. Tell me which one of these recipes was your favorite or which one you want to try to make first. I love these salads because usually when you think of a salad, it's made of fresh ingredients that are more like spring and summer. But these salads, and most of the salads I make for myself, take a shot every time I say salad, but that type of food that I make, I personally like to have a mixture of cooked grains or like roasted vegetables, because when you combine that with the fresh produce, it makes it a lot more hearty and it also keeps you full for longer, especially when you add a source of plant-based protein like some edamame or quinoa or some lentils, you know, like the salads just had. But I also think it makes them a great transitional period. So right now we're currently in the beginning of fall, but personally I would enjoy either of these recipes year round. I think that they're fresh enough for the summer, but the curry seasoning in both of them, whether it's Indian or Thai, is warming enough where you could still eat it when it's a little bit colder outside too. So that's why I like these recipes. I hope you guys love them too. As always, they will be linked below, so if you need the exact measurements or instructions, or you want to save it for later on Pinterest, all of that info is in the blog post. So just click down there and you can get it all. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and continue to have one. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this channel so I know that you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, continue to have an awesome day, continue to be awesome. Maybe eat some salad every once in a while because I've heard it's good for you. I don't know though. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.